My name is Mike Wielgus. I'm with Office Evolution Jacksonville. We have 3 locations in Jacksonville: Town Center, Bartram, and Brooklyn. And they're kind of evenly spread across Jacksonville for good geographic coverage. They're approximately 10 miles apart for each one. We're looking to continue to add and looking for our 4th at the moment. And I'm a multi-unit franchisor, so looking at 5 when I first signed up. So we're on our way to getting to that point. Yeah, what led me into this business was I was in the higher ed finance business for 30 years. Did a lot of traveling and things like that, even owned my own student loan company. I needed to do something closer to home. And so I actually worked with a franchise broker. I decided I didn't want to start a company from scratch. I've done it before, it was way too hard. And so I wanted something where I could get a playbook. As I worked with the franchise broker, he gave me a number of different opportunities to consider, steered me away from things that I didn't want, and we kind of narrowed it down. And after I did my due diligence, went to corporate headquarters for Discovery Day, so forth. At the end of the day, we thought this was the best fit. Office Evolution provides us definitely with support of getting going. I think the key when you're getting started is finding the location. You got to find the right location. That's number 1. And then number 2, you've got to work through the lease and know the things that you've got to look for, and especially the first time around, where this may not be where your expertise is. And so they can help guide you through that process, through the LOI, through the lease, and all of that is provided, and different vendors and so forth, partners that we work with to help us through that process. So you're definitely not by yourself. You're not alone in this process. And I think that's the key. My favorite part about the co-working industry is probably twofold. Is I enjoy working with Office Evolution because of all the different owners. The owners, after being in this business for 8 years now, and I come to like this here, a conference, I get to see a lot of friends and people that I talk to quite a bit, but you don't get to see very often. And so you build those friendships. Not only do you have the friendships, you can bounce ideas off of them and so forth. So you're not alone in this journey as a franchisee. You have other people to leverage. On the other side of it, it's been great because I'm in the community. In Jacksonville, where I'm from, everybody knows Office Evolution. We built a brand in Jacksonville, and everyone knows if you want a great co-working space, you come to me and to Office Evolution. And then from a member perspective, we have members, and you get to work with all different kinds of people, all different kinds of businesses. You get to build relationships there. You get to help them build their businesses. You get to learn about their businesses. So it definitely just adds another, wheel to this thing where it's more flavor to it, and every day is different. Yeah, my goal is pretty much where I started. When I went down this journey 8 years ago, I kind of went backwards and said, what do I want to get out of this at the end of the day? And so that's really what drove me to signing a 5-unit deal. Was I needed to have 5 units up, generating X amount of cash flow, and then we can either cash flow the business or sell the business. I think if you want to get into this business and you're on the fence, it's a personal kind of journey. It's different for everybody, but I think that from my perspective, when I talk to people about it that are looking at Office Evolution and they go, would you do it again? I said, oh yeah, of course. You're seeing me do it again. Right now we're in the middle of an expansion. I'm looking for my 4th location. It's almost like going to a restaurant. You said, how was it? And I always ask them, are you going to eat there? Would you go there to eat again? They go, no. Well, then I know that's probably not somewhere I want to go. But for here, I think the best testimony is I'm still doing it. I'm still adding locations, still growing my locations. And I'm very happy with the partnership I have with Office Evolution.